The Ganesh mantra will give you what you want, but that's in order to teach you that that's not really what you want, right?
Mm,
Like you were saying, like you can want the riches, but then once you get the riches, then you realize that's not what's going to make you happy,
mm, mm, mm.
right?
Yeah, because yeah, the mantra practices or the certain spiritual practices that work with the ego, sometimes grace will hit where it almost like gives you something and gives you a wink at the same time, where it says, okay, here you go. This is what you wanted. Here you go. Now live that reality for a period of time and tell me if that is the total thing that you're looking for inside your soul. You know, is that the thing? And sometimes, not always, some people, they need to have some desires met in order for their ego to go further on their path. And other people, they need to be constantly stomped into oblivion. I mean, because if you give them one thing, they just run with it and it just goes off in a weird direction, right?
Mm.
They become like Golem in Lord of the Rings, off in a corner somewhere, you know, my precious, my you know, the lifetimes are stuck there, right? So I believe, and I don't know for sure, but I believe it depends on where you're coming from. If people have that inner guru principle really active, like they're really sincerely seeking truth, they don't care what it is. They just want to know what is truth itself. What is the truth of who I am? What is the truth of all reality? Those people will be given what they need to be given in order to go further on their path. And it's not necessarily about what's easier, but they will be given what they need truly in order to go further on their path. And Ganesha is more the pleasant energy, where he's the beginning mantra for everybody. Ganesha is what they always chant before a puja ceremony in
Mm.
Hinduism. They chant it before they open up a business. They do anything that they're going to start, it's Ganesha. And Ganesha helps remove obstacles. He's the spouse of power. So he helps remove all the obstacles. So that way everything goes smoothly. If we look at it from a spiritual Kundalini point of view, which is Kundalini is the spiritual energy that runs through you, Ganesha helps remove blockages along the spine so you're not going nuts through the process, because we know that if you dissolve too quickly, your point of view, you know, it can cause a certain amount of insanity, right? So there is an actual gentleness that can happen in the path through the Ganesha energy that can allow you to integrate things as they shift, right? So if you're going to sell your house and move somewhere and I just drop a bomb on your house, that could be quite disconcerting and it can be more traumatic than anything, right?
Right.
So sometimes it's good to have them, okay, guess what? You're going to be moving in a couple weeks. Okay, it's time to start packing, start to, you know, like it's nice to kind of have a little bit of a gentle sort of hand along the way. So that's the Ganesha energy. And that's why most gurus recommend you start with some sort of Ganesha mantra of some sort. And then from there, you can move into more advanced practices.